Hey, welcome back to Russ Torter Garage and the $5,000 budget build 1956 Chevy pickup. It's another 15-degree day. It's cold in the shop. Holy smokes. So, since it's 15 degrees, let's talk about air conditioning. All right, so the AC is done. I think it's good. Really can't check the real system pressures or evaporator temperature until it warms up. I think you need to be at least 70, 80 degrees before you can get an idea if the system's full. But if it holds a charge, that's a good indication at least that we're leak tight. So let's go over the budget and a little update on where we are on the truck. All right, so initially I said I would not count the air conditioning toward the build because it really isn't necessary. But truth is, I took a quick look and I've probably put close to $1,500 worth of stuff in this truck that was not necessary. So what the heck, let's add it in. So we'll add it to the budget and see if we can still stay under $5,000 out of pocket in the end. But just keep in mind, if we don't make it, said there's close to $1,500 worth of stuff here that wasn't necessary to make this a reliable running and driving truck. I mean, right off the top, you're talking it's going to be close to $500 for the air conditioning. The gauges in the truck were close to $600. Money spent on like spraying flake on the dash that wasn't necessary, and a couple more things we're going to talk about. Oh man, it's cold. So a couple more things I bought for the truck that were not needed at all. But again, I'm trying to build the truck the way I want it, even if I don't make the budget. But I think we're going to make it. We're going to be really close. But I bought brand new carpet for the truck, certainly not necessary. And I bought a pair of sun visors, which was really not necessary. But unfortunately, see, I wanted to use something like this, which is just off the Silverado. But the problem is the angle on the area over the windshield is so steep that nothing really fits. And I could build that out, weld another mount on there for these. But, you know, again, I get into it. These trucks are so, I don't want to say valuable, but to me anyway, they're just not the kind of truck where I want to make those kind of modifications. I'd rather spend the extra $100+ and get the right style sun visors that fit the cab correctly, just because I like it. I want it to be that way. So yeah, so I spent $216 on a carpet, which again is not something I ever normally do. I usually buy just some universal carpet off of Amazon, which is what I did on the Hudson. It's what I did on the 55 Buick. But I wanted to, again, this truck, I'd like to do a little bit more to it. So I bought a molded carpet, which I'm hoping is going to fit because I bought the carpet for the raised tunnel. These trucks have two different options, which I didn't even know initially. I just lucked out and got the raised tunnel piece that bolts to the floor. But they also came with a flat floor. So carpet, you could get it molded for a flat floor or the raised floor. And that's what I ordered because that's what I have. But laying the carpet out, it didn't really look like it was molded that high. So I guess I'm going to find out. But for that kind of money, I'm hoping it's right. And I bought it from, what is it, ACC Auto Custom Carpets, and they're like the go-to place. So I'm hoping it's correct. The other thing that made no sense is the sun visors. Holy smokes, do people want a lot of money for them? I searched and searched and searched, and the best I could do on a brand new pair of visors with the mounts, it's going to be $124 shipped. So those are on the way, but let's add all this stuff into the budget. And here's the breakdown for the air conditioning. These are the numbers for that. So the evaporator, that was from eBay. That was $70. I bought a brand new compressor and a brand new belt. Again, those weren't initially planned because I thought I was going to use the Mark IV unit, but I figured I might as well just go new. So there's the might as well thing that kills you. But it wasn't terrible. The compressor and the belt, I got that from Rock Auto. That was $136. As you saw, the first one that got shipped got damaged. They immediately got me a replacement out, no questions asked. So that was great of them. So that worked out good. I bought a universal AC hose kit. I think that it was off Amazon. I put all pictures of this stuff on the end of one of the AC videos. The AC hose kit was $125. That got me all the hose and a whole bunch of fittings, more fittings than I needed to use. So I have spares for the next AC install, which will happen. The condenser with the built-in dryer, that was another eBay item, $70. Compressor block, which bolted to the compressor to adapt to regular number 8, number 10 AC fittings, $10. Again, I think that was another eBay. It was eBay or Amazon. Pretty much most of the stuff's eBay or Amazon. The binary switch with the adapter to go off of my condenser, that is not eBay or Amazon. I bought that from Cold Hose, which is an awesome website. Lots of good information on air conditioning, and I buy a lot of fittings and stuff from them. I just didn't buy the full kit from them this time. I think it was around the holidays and they were closed, so I bought obviously off eBay or Amazon, but they're really a great company for air conditioning parts. That was $25 for that switch and the adapter. The firewall bulkhead, so I could run the hoses through the firewall without just running the rubber hose, $15. And then the R134 and the die, I grabbed that at a local auto parts store. That was $30 for 2 cans and the die. And you know what? I also bought PAG 150. And I don't remember how much that was. I'll write 10 bucks. I think it was really like $8 or something. But that gets the total cost of the AC to $491. Not terrible, really, in my mind, because I don't think you could buy a kit for less than $800. And as far as I'm concerned, anything that's a universal kit fits nothing, and you have to make it work anyway. So piecing this together, I think, was a great way to go, and that's how I'm going to do it on future builds. All right, so here's where we are on the updated budget, and I just had to change my numbers because I forgot about that PAG 150. So where we had left off, the truck value was $68.37, but out of pocket was $32.98. Adding the air conditioning, $491, gets the truck value to $73.28. Out of pocket, $37.89. Carpet, $216. Gets the truck value to $75.44. Out of pocket, $4,005. So we're over $4,000 out of pocket now. The sun visors, $124. Truck value, $7,668. Out of pocket, $41.29. Getting closer and closer to the $5,000 goal. Now we have the bed. I already have the bed. And there are some expenditures with that because I had to buy a couple things for it. But I think we're going to make the $5,000. It's going to be really close. So let me show you what the truck looks like now. I got the grill back in now that the AC is done. And show what it looks like at the moment. All right, got the grill back in the truck. Front bumper's on. So it's finishing up. It's getting there. Really, the truck is a running, driving truck. We just got to get the bed on. Everything is coming together. A little bit more interior work to do. Like I said, I ordered visors for it. So I got to get the visors and I got to put the carpet in, seats back in. It is, it's getting there. Looks pretty good. Everything's all done under the hood. I don't think there's anything left to do. Other thing I did install my Silverado e-brake cable, or not e-brake cable, the e-brake pedal. I may cut that and move it over a little bit, but it all works. I got the factory release lever there. She's a driver. Runs excellent. Should be a lot of fun once the weather warms up. It's getting there. All right, so one thing I got to do in here is I need a hole for the visor on the passenger side. I only got the one on the driver's side, but believe it or not, there was actually a dimple, and I marked it with a marker there. And that is the center hole for that big hole there. I don't think they marked the others. I'm not sure. Maybe the camera will make it show up better. But I think what I'm going to do is just get the new visor in. I'll drill the big hole now, and then when I get the visors in, I'll drill the small holes to get it mounted. But for now, that'll do. And I could have done this cheaper. I had one bracket for the driver's side with no visor, but they want, you know, after shipping it all, it would have been $50 just for one visor to slide onto this bracket. So for a little bit more, I figured, let's just do the whole thing. So get that hole drilled. Drill bit switch. See if this one's better. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's working. Metal's flying. Wear glasses with these things. Done. All right, I think I'm ready to start on the carpet. So that's the only hole I'm going to cut for now. I'll deal with the small screw holes later. This will be a custom install, so to say, because obviously nothing here is original. I even have to cut around the that light out of the way. It's too bright. I have to cut the carpet around my seat mounts that I made for the Silverado seats, and then trim around the steering column and the floor switch for the dimmer and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how it fits. All right, first part of the carpet is down. It came with some universal backing, just lay down, and it's not cut to fit or anything, but trimmed it down. And my only concern is I get 100% throttle when the carpet's in. That's all I care about. So as long as I can get the carpet tucked under there tight enough, it should be good to go. First change. I didn't like the way that padding was sitting over the rails on the floor. So cut it back, cut it out, and I think it fits better now, at least to get tight down to the floor. So anywhere your feet are, it's going to be covered, so it should work. Well, here's what I get for spending the money. This carpet doesn't fit for nothing. So here's the molded relief in the carpet that goes over the bulge in the floor. So that's a fixed point. So we have this here hanging over a little bit. Okay, not so big deal. Look at this. This is hanging over like an inch or more. It doesn't fit at all. Horrible around the openings. It's like I could have done that myself with some junk carpet. So now, and I have it all lined up. The back, molded relief for the floor there is in the same spot. So this is just totally bad. It's bad. So now, I don't know what I'm going to do because my window for return has expired because I got this off of eBay, my mistake, but I think it came from the manufacturer. I'm going to have to double check. There's the box right there. They're supposed to be the best. So this is a big time disappointment. I did not expect to have to be cutting up a carpet, at least not that area. I know I have to trim it around the pedals and stuff. That's because that's custom, but the door opening, that should fit. So that's not good. So now I have to wait and see if I can return this, because if I can't, I guess I'm stuck with it. And then I'm going to have to cut on it and put sill plates in, which I didn't want to do. A big reason I bought one of these carpets is I wanted the edges finished off and correct. I do not have a sewing machine to do that, and I haven't sewn anything in decades, so I may be relearning how to do it. If they won't take it back, this thing's not going to fit as is. Well, so much for that. I expected to have a lot more in this video. I thought the carpet was going to be in, the seats are going to be in, and we're going to be sitting in a truck and driving it, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. So I'm at a standstill again. It seems like 7 out of 10 times when I buy something that's supposed to be made for something, it doesn't fit, which is why half the time or more I'm making my own stuff, because I don't know how people deal with this stuff who don't have any fabrication skills, because man, nothing ever fits anything, is it? Ridiculous. Over $200 for a carpet. I don't think the dimensions on these trucks change that much that it should be that bad. So that is disappointing. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know if they take it back. If they don't, looks like we're just gonna have to work around it. It is what it is. Oh well. So I don't know, what would you do? Am I expecting too much? Am I overthinking it? Am I wrong to think that that's unacceptable as far as the fit for the carpet? You know, if it was a $75 carpet, okay. But it's over $200, you know? I mean, that's kind of a lot of money for something that just, in my opinion, just fits horribly. Like I said, you let me know. What would you do if you had spent $220 on a carpet and that's what they sent you? Would you accept it and just say that's the way it goes, or would you try to send it back? I don't know. Well, let me know. What can I say? Disappointing. Well, hopefully I'll have better news on the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for following along. At least it's freezing out, so it's not like I'd be driving it every day, but it's just another delay. I want to get on to the next build. Ugh. I don't know. See you on the next one. Later.